Second video, about 1 millionth try on the second video, because I either get the camera angle wrong and I've done a 30-minute video and it's got like half my nose in it. Yeah, this second video is, I want to talk about anxiety, which is the bigger part of depression for me. The sort of like the overthinking, the worrying, the ruminating, how you can get stuck in that, and then as soon as you're in that thought process, you ain't getting out of it, and you can just lie there in bed like, what's going on, I can't get out of this thought, and then it just makes it worse, and your heart rate's up, and you're in the hole, in the deep hole. Follow on from the beginning of the video. A few days after, as I've got a different t-shirt on because I've had massive problems with editing and uploading from my phone to my PC. I have no idea how to get it in the right format. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, follow on. Rumination is when you get a thought in your head or a situation in your head, and it controls everything. So like you could be sat down, or you know people are talking to you, and it's all like background noise, and it's hard to focus on things and stuff like that. For me, rumination happens when I have a certain worry, and like I overthink and overthink and overthink and overthink until the worry becomes a kind of reality for me, because I've made so many situations in my head. I subconsciously believe that it's true and that's going to happen. For example, say you've got a big test coming up, and you think, oh, I'm going to fail, and you keep thinking, you know what it's like. You get an image in your head of you doing a certain thing, say like taking a test, and you picture yourself failing, and over and over and over and over again, you believe that it's going to happen. Before you've even done it, you don't even know what the outcomes are going to be, but you've convinced yourself that you're going to fail. Now, this is what I do with most things that I either don't control or I don't know the outcome, but I like to know. Like how things work, how they're going to finish, and stuff like that. I tend to worry too much on the what ifs and all of that, because as soon as I've got, oh, what if it goes like this, or what if it goes like that, and then like a couple hours later, and I've got like a conclusion in my head which is normally negative, but I've created it myself. And what I struggle with is just going, that's just a worry, or like your average person would just shrug it off and move on, and then they're thinking about someone else, whereas I can't think about anything else. There's nothing that I can do to take my mind off that initial worry that has now manifested into like an end of the world situation. Yeah, and this is where anxiety came in for me, over prolonged periods of ruminating and worrying about everything and anything, and not being able to control it, not being able to take my mind off things. Over the years, anxiety became a big part of it, with the symptoms of high heart rate, either eating too much or not enough, lack of sleep, and then you got lack of focus, so it can affect your work, can affect your relationships, any part of life really, if it's not controlled and not dealt with, which I did the whole, I'm just going to crack on and it'll go away. Well, I'd get sort of have like a bad week every couple of months, but as it went on, it was like twice a month, and then 3 times a month, and then weekly, and then daily sort of thing. And yeah, it's just hard to live in a world like that, because it for me, it takes a lot of enjoyment out of things, because I've already thought about it way before I've even done it, expecting, oh, this is going to be amazing, and then sometimes it's not, and spent a lot of time trying to make things absolutely perfect and then never being satisfied with what I had or what I was doing. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance was, or it still is, really a huge part of the anxiety, depression sort of things, never thinking that I'm good enough for someone, or trying to prove that all the time that I need to do better, I need to do more, and never being satisfied with where I've come or what I've got. I still do struggle with that at the minute. I'm always looking for like new things to buy, or like new things to do. You can't expect people to be as giving as you, and you need to realise how far you should go before it makes you look kind of needy and sort of simp, really. Quickly touch on like depersonalization, brain fog, stuff like this is, from my point of view, that little disclaimer there, when your brain has had enough of these horrible emotions and the depression, the anxiety, the feeling crap all the time, always feeling low and sad, it will just completely shut off and you won't get any emotion at all, and it feels like you're in the back seat of your brain just watching your body go through the motions, and you're in like a dream world. It's your body's way of protecting itself from further damage, basically. I had it for a couple of years, and it was scary because I kind of felt really drunk but sober all the time, from when I wake up to when I went to sleep. I felt like I was in a different world, or like depersonalization. It's like when you feel like you're out, like not in control of your body, like out of your body, which I thought was scary. And that was my lowest low for me, was when all of that happened. Obviously I didn't feel anxiety and that anymore, but I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel real. Like it was scary. I had a huge battle with reality, so to speak. I'm better now, it's a lot better, but anxiety and stuff like that has come back recently because of horrible events. But I mean, to me, it's better than being in a brain fog, sort of like, oh, this doesn't feel like my body. I'm just looking down a dark tunnel all the time, and everything's like foggy and unclear. I feel like you want to open your eyes more, but you can't because it's disgusting. If anyone else watching the video has felt like that, do get in contact, because it's horrible, and you do feel like your life's over, or you've been sort of stupidized, basically. And you just want to say you're not on your own, and if anyone would like some help how to get through it, because it's not permanent. You can get out of it, but it just takes a lot of time for your brain to get back into like a normal chemical level, so all this science stuff. The next video I want to touch more on the depression side of it, because I think they're the same but they're so different, and there's different aspects of anxiety and depression. There's feeling sad and stuff, but I need to recharge my brain so I can talk for another 10 minutes straight, which is a lot for me because I get really lost on my words. But yeah, the next video will be depression. Hopefully this video should be edited a lot better. But I don't know why I'm struggling so hard. But also, if anyone has any advice on video editing and stuff, that'll be perfecto for me. Because I'm pretty tired today. I've not been sleeping much. Anxiety levels have been pretty high the last few weeks. For some reason, I don't know why, but it is what it is, and it comes and goes, So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe, mate.